hate and harm speech, however you want to define it now, where I think it's extremely important to define it, is more on the rise. It seems that the guardrails are actually torn down versus put up more, and it's come to the point where it's nearly not even possible to have a proper debate anymore.
I think for me, Musk and Axe kind of almost like provide the playbook for other actors to follow. So, for example, after Musk took over, he basically laid off 82% of the workforce, right? It was in 7,500, it was whittled down to almost a few hundred. And then Google, YouTube, and Meta did the same thing. So again, they whittled down the workforce. The other thing that Musk also did was to reinstate misogynists and white supremacists back on X. So like you said, like how safe is the platform now? So people like Tommy Robinson was then put back, in the UK, for example, in the UK. And that was also a big part in what happened last year in the summer riots of 2024 in the UK. So that's also not safe. But also, I just testified in the UK House of Commons in March. They asked me to come and speak to the members of parliament, do this inquiry about what happened in the summer riots and whether social media played a role in that. And Axe came as there was a representative, and he was citing, like a global transparency report that they've done for the first half of 2024. And he didn't go further. He said it's safer now under Axe. And so the MPs asked me that question that you're also asking me, is it really safe under Axe? And my answer is no. So even if you take their report, the Global Transparency Report of 2024 under Musk, it's the first time that it's been published under Musk. If you look, say, at abuse and harassment, which is the field that I'm in, there were 81.7 million reports, but only 3% of abusive posts were removed or labeled.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But for example, if you talk about illegal, say child safety, right?
Yeah.
There were 8.9 billion reports in that year, under that period, 8.9 million, but only 0.16% were removed or labeled. 0.16%. And this is illegal content. How is that safe? So even by their own definition, and you look at the takedowns, how is that safe?
Well, obviously it's not safe. And we all know that there is the technology there to take it down. It's not that it's not possible.
Exactly.
And there's obviously a lot that has to happen from a legal and a governmental perspective to be far more aware of what's actually happening and actually face the truths rather than hiding behind it.